Today is a special day. Today, wow, we are looking at some mysteries about butterflies. The reason why I like butterflies is because of their scales. They're very cool, right? They create a lot of colors and they're waterproof. Today, we are going to look at their scales and their sizes and everything. Not on game Flutter, but because it's next time. But we are going to look at real specimens using. It's bright, right? This little adorable thing. It shines light. What? The light is blue. Hold for a moment. We're going to look at the first one. My specimen. It's really cool, right? We have so many butterflies. Like this one is the rainbow moth, and this one is the chocolate albatross, Malayan jay, and lots of it. We're going to look at some of it. Some maybe you never see of it before, but you can see the rainbow moth is special. Look, as you shine light on it, you can see there's like colors on it, like special ones. And you can see this is the moth, not a butterfly, but you can see this butterfly. What's special about it is it's rainbow colored. That means it's a day flying moth. And you see what's special about moths? They have like very furry bodies compared to like this butterfly. You can see here, and also the scales on it is really bright. But if you see on this butterfly, little cute adorable albatross, you can see its wings is like less colored because I don't know, but it flies on day, and maybe it can camouflage on flowers or is yellow color, and it's a lot smaller than the moth because it's not that special, and it's quite common. But you can see what's special about butterflies is that their body, you see, not furry at all compared to this one. Now we have the Malayan jay. Sorry if you see the words backward, but the Malayan jay, it's bright blue colored, and it's, I think, is it in a swallowtail? I think it's a swallowtail family. And you can see it's also a butterfly because of its body, and its antennas are really small. It have dots, I think, just to be cool. Now moving on to what is it called again? Sorry. Malayan lacewing. You can see the lacewing is a type of insect, and this I think resembles lacewings. You can see it quite looks like a tiger of it, like orange colors, and it have many spots. White and brown on the side, and they have really long antennas compared to like this one or this one. But I think this has longest antenna. But if you look closer, I think you can see the scales, or you can't. I don't know. I'm not sure because I can barely see it. The scales are quite small, and it's like one scale, they have one little, like, is it like, it's like cube thingy on each butterfly's wings, and they have like millions of them on them, so they looks like a one whole color. But actually they are like different colors, but very small. So you thought it was just like one whole color. So they're waterproof because their scales, like, if like the fish is colored, their scales already turn white already. If they don't have the scales. Now we come to a very small butterfly, and it's really my favorite, I think. No, my favorite is the rainbow one. I think this is my second favorite. It's called the blue. This name is complex. Blue. What? Pansy? Yeah. You can see what's special about this. It looks literally like peacock butterfly. You can see its dot here. Wow, this flashlight really makes it really blue, and it's very special. I really like its scales to be blue, and you can see its scales are shining. You can see these eye spots. Large eye spots like the slicky owl, they usually like scare the birds away or confuse them as like owls. So why like the slicky owl butterfly is named after their eye spots. And you can see they have 2 eye spots under this. Now we have the crusher. Yeah, this antenna is really cute. You can see this antenna is really special. I think it can sense more things because you can see it have like 2 dots on them. I think it represents like camouflage them in dead leaves, much like the dead leaf butterfly. You can see it's like scales are all brown and they have eye spots also. But moths usually open their wings when at rest, but butterflies they close their wings. I don't know why, but maybe moths at night. There's no predators. No, they have bats, right? Moving on to the other line, we have the Malaysian grass yellow. Yes, yellow. Maybe it represents like flowers. And I think it's really same to this one we are going to look next. But usually in examples, they are really small butterflies. But the antennas is really long compared to their size, and their body is so thin. Maybe it's just because of they dried up. But it's much same as the here on the bottom. It's like almost the same as the chocolate albatross. We move on to dark blue tiger. Yeah, the one which is on the Flutter game. You can see so many spots on them, and it makes it really cool. Like they're like dark spot tigers. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's like really cool. The spots they represent like confusing, maybe like clearings or like transparent leaves. I don't know. And then we have the banded yellow. Is it? Banded orange tip. Yeah, orange tip is a type of cool butterfly in Europe, and here I have the banded orange tip in Malaysia. You can see it have a really like wide body here and really big eyes, and the antenna is the same as this butterfly here we just saw. And yeah, also you can see it like Malaysian butterflies on the grasses. They all like have yellow patches and orange ones. Maybe it's for flowers. I don't know. But this one, it also have a little fluffy kind. Now we have the, what is it called again? Courtesan. I don't know how to spell that. I think it's like it have the same idea, growth as the dark blue tiger. It's like almost like a mini one, but this is yellow. It's black and white, and this one is blue and black. So they're also different, and this one have orange eyes if you look carefully. I think you can't. And then to the most common butterflies in Malaysia that I see when I in the park is the orange albatross. Yeah, I also have that in Flutter. They're called orange albatross. Maybe it's like they're orange. Yeah. And same as the other butterfly, they're all orange. And you can see the abdomen is super thin. We come down to the Malayan rose. It's a type of like swallowtail without a tail. Or it'll be like the rose swallowtail. Yeah, that's another kind of butterfly in the, I forgot where they live. But you can see Malayan rose because it's red on the top, on the bottom of the eye spots, and you can see its front wing is bigger than its hind wing, which is really cool about like swallowtails. They all do like that. But some swallowtails, the hind wing is bigger because of their tails, especially swordtails. Oh, its antenna is super long too. And you can see all these vines on the front wing. And then we have the sky yellow. Maybe they fly in the sky, I don't know. But look, all the butterflies, their wings are very thin. So they're very light and can grab onto air. You can see this one's really small. I think it's like the second smallest compared to like the blue pansy. I really like that butterfly. Moving on to, this is also blue bottle. And you can see on its wing, it have little hairs. So you can see it. And they are called blue. And I think they are relative to like the Malayan jay. It's also blue. But this is like much darker than this one. And this, I think it's also in the popular like swallowtail family because its tails. And it's a really wide body. Well, all these three butterflies on the bottom have like dots on tip of their antennas. That's strange. But let's move on to the next specimen. The next one is my favorite. Well, some of them are my favorite. Like the first one is the green Bombay. It's a really cool one because it have so many scales. You can see they shine on the light. Actually, butterflies do see on their outer shell, they are covered with an exoskeleton, like their body, so which makes their body a little harder, or their body will be like super, very, very soft, like octopus. You can see this antenna is very long, and you can see it shines under the light. And this butterfly kind of look like what is called the emerald swallowtail. And this is also a swallowtail, which means it have a tail like here, and which makes it very cool. Next one is the peacock pansy. Do you see? It looks like a peacock butterfly, and you can see these are its small dots, which is their antenna, and their body is really small compared to their wings. This is eye spots. It used to scare like insects, like predators from them, to scare them away or to confuse them. Often butterflies do this, like they close their wings, and then when they are threatened, they can see their eye spots, and they looks like owls. The next one is chocolate albatross, which is the same as that one, but this one, this one, it have bigger wings compared to that one, and longer antenna too. Maybe that one's a male because often butterflies and insects, males are smaller than females, and that one's smaller than this one, so this means this is a female. And its body is really small too. Maybe it's dried up by this thing. You can see white, yellow. Next one is the, what is it called again? What crow? Migrate crow. Crows are like they are like thousands of them, and they are super cool. Like this one, you can see. It's dark blue and with white spots and dark blue stars, and it's black. It looks really cool, and its body's not dried up. You can see clear of its abdomen and the other things. Oh. and also the antenna is really long too. Next we come to the Malaysian grass yellow, and this one's smaller than the other one. I presume this is the male, and you can see its wings. Wow, I think there's difference here. Yeah, you can see its antenna is pointed and a dot on there, which makes it really strange. And then Malayan rose again, but this one, I think all of these butterflies are bigger than the other one there. This one's also bigger. You can see its pointed antennas, and it's really tough exoskeleton and very rough edibums. You can see it's really cool here. And then comes to my really interesting butterfly. This is very strange because you can see it's blue. What's blue? I don't know, but it's called banded mic. It's not banded. I'm not sure why it said it's banded. Maybe because of its color. It's like bluish black, and it's really small. The smallest specimen I ever had. I never saw this butterfly in Malaysia, but I don't know. And then we come to the banded Raja. Oh, Raja Brookswing is the national butterfly of Malaysia, and this one's called banded Raja, but it doesn't look like the same as that one. But you see, I think this one also like camouflage in leaves. You can see its vines on its wings present like wings, like leaves, dead leaves, or like almost dead leaves, and you can see its little eye spots. It looks really 3D there. Next is my favorite. This is the giant swordtail. What's special about swordtail is their pointy tails. I think they are also in the swordtail family, but look, it have different with swordtails. You can see super wide, super big thin tails, and it's very pointed. That's why it's called a swordtail. And you can see all swordtails. This one looks like the 5-bar swordtail in the flutter, but I'm not sure. You can see it's so long antennas and it's so small body. While the wings it makes its wings like slower and like very little wings. They need more force to fly them. They are really fast. But this one is really slow because it already can grab the air, which makes them fly a little slower too. Now we have the Malaysian sailor. I don't know why it's a sailor, but maybe it migrates. I don't know. There are very little butterflies who migrate very long distances. You can see this. It looks kind of like the Costan in the other one, but you can see this one. It have like special, like very white of these dots, and that makes it really special. And we have the orange albatross again, which is the most common butterflies in Malaysia, but I think this one is a little smaller than that one. But this color is more like brighter because maybe I buy this later than that one, and which makes it very fun. Then we have the, what's it called? Banded Orana. I didn't look at this butterfly often, and it looks really old. It does look really old. You can see its scales are falling off already, but look at special antenna. It's long and it's pointed at the top. Next we have the blue pygmy again, and this one is bigger. I don't know why all these butterflies are bigger than the other one, but maybe that's very special about this specimen. You can see it's called a pensney. It's because it's the same kind of this one, and they also have eye spots. That's what makes them like the same. But I like the blue one much than the peacock Pansy because this one looks much cooler. We have the blue bottle again, and this one's it's bigger compared to the other one. You can see it's super cool antennas. Oh, this one is like going that way. I don't know why. Maybe when they fly like that and they got captured. But wow, this is the end of this video. These are all my favorite specimens from my desk, and I'll share more facts about butterflies in the future. Bye!